Alright, so first of all, let's take a look at the destination screen. Notice it's very rejiggered. It looks different. You have the Taken King cinematic. You can't watch it until the Taken King comes out. But it looks a little bit different. They've rearranged everything. The reef is over here now. That's kind of interesting. And then they moved, like, Crucible and all that stuff are up here. So it looks a little different. Let's take a look at Crucible and see what they have to offer. Rift, which is the new Taken King game type. Control, Clash, Skirmish, Salvage, and Rumble. I was hoping they were going to have Mayhem. That's what I really want to play, but I'll play Rift later. So that's how that works. It looks so different. And here's where you get your Nightfall. They still have the Nightfall. I thought they didn't have the Nightfall. I mean, granted, I already did them, but interesting. Anyway, we're gonna go to tower, take a look at the tower, see how everything's different there. You also notice a lot of the orbit music and menu music has changed. It's all new Taken King music. It's okay. I like a lot of the original music better, but I think their goal is they wanted it to sound more ominous, and they've accomplished that goal. But again, I'd prefer the original Destiny theme music to what we have now. Sorry if I seem kind of groggy. It's like 7 in the morning over here, and I just woke up, so you know. But alright, so now we're in the tower. So while we're here, let me take a look at the new character screen. So this is how everything looks. New icon for your subclass. They look much cooler. So now, here's your light level. It is not tied to your level. Level is done in progression, XP. Light level is something different. That's the average of all the light for all of my weapons and armor. So if I equip a better armor and weapon set, that should help out a lot. So that's weird. My Vex didn't get maxed, but any other weapon that I had partially done is maxed. So like Red Death is maxed. That's really bizarre. I don't know why that's the case, but whatever. So yeah, and I have Radiant Light because I got the weekly refresh thing. So here's how that looks. They reorganize your intellect, discipline, and strength over here, as well as it tells you how long your cooldown is. So like right now, my my Blade Dancer cooldown is 5 minutes and 14 seconds. My Grenade cooldown is 55 seconds, and my my Blink Strike is 55 seconds. So I need to work on Intellect, because it's 5 minutes for a Blade Dancer. Now notice I have a Taken King Ghost. You can actually buy these from the speaker. You can also earn them in Crucible and in Strikes, apparently. So this is my one that I bought from the speaker. Gives me 8 intellect and 7 strength. No discipline though. And then he has the relic iron sensor. So now if you do have the collector's edition, the Frontier Ghost gives you 3 defense and actually has perks. Bonus intellect, bonus discipline, and you can infuse it. So honestly, I'm probably going to infuse my Frontier Shell just because why not? So I will probably do that at some point. I need to level it up though. But there we go. Look down here. You have a new section for emotes. The only one I have is point. So I'm assuming dance, sit, and wave are permanent, but point can be replaced. So that's kind of fun. Everything else is the same. They actually put all my ships and all my sparrows in my inventories. Obviously they can't do that with those, but they did that with the other ones. Alright, oh, of course. Other important thing, the quest screen. This is the quest screen now. Shows a whole bunch of stuff. So these are the current quests I have. I need to kill enemies with my Blade Dancer, 50 enemies in fact. And then, I need to talk to Cade about being a hunter. So yeah, that's cool. And I have a Thorn bounty I need to turn in, so because I don't like waiting, I'm gonna turn in my Thorn bounty and get my Thorn. And in case you weren't aware, any exotic bounties that you had sitting in your account that were not completed got auto-completed yesterday. So for me, that was Thorn and Bad Juju on my other character. So it's time for me to go get my Thorn. Yes, I know it's nerfed, but I don't care. I've wanted it for a while, and now I get it. So, moment of triumph here. Time for me to get my Thorn.
But not in... Our worlds are safer, thanks to you.
There we go. Now I have Thorn. And here is what the speaker sells. Notice he only has ghost shells right now. And there are some you can only get if you're level 36, which nobody is, so yeah. These are legendary marks. They can be used to purchase things. So yeah.
Until we meet again, guy.
So now I have Thorn. Yay. So. Cool. Decided to use Thorn. Nope. Okay, there we go. Thorn equipped. So here's where you're going to see several of the collections. So here is my emblem collection. So any emblem that you've collected during the game, you can put in here now. Nothing's showing up for mine just because my emblems are full. If you have it, it will show that you have it. And it will show where to get it. So these I have to purchase from Eva Levante. These are promotional ones. I have all of them. So here are shaders. So this is where my shader collection is located. These are all Taken King shaders, and apparently you can buy a couple of them. These are rewards from Crucible and Strike playlists. I want Lost City and Walkabout. House of Wolves, I have several of them. And then faction stuff, I don't have any of the faction ones. Activities, these are just strikes. That's from Crucible. And I have those from, yeah. These can be purchased from Eva Levante. And of course the blacksmith one. So there we go. Shader collection. Let's see what Eva Levante has.
There's a lot we can do.
She has one Taken King shader. I'm not gonna buy it though, because I don't want to spend that much money on a shader. But you can preview shaders, so that's cool. Alright, let's go up here and let's take a look around at everything else that's going on in the tower.
Archie. Oh dear. Tick, tick, tick. Checking now.
That's all the stuff I have waiting for me to get ready for taking King after it launches.
Checking right now.
Oh yeah, let me check my vault. Oh, it's humongous! Vault is huge now. I love it. Now, one thing you notice. Where is it? There it is. Here's the Stranger's Raffle. It's now a legendary. Interesting. You could also ascend it using legendary marks. So that's kind of cool. So now the Stranger's Rifle is a legitimate gun to use in year 1 stuff, because it's not just, and not just Crucible. It's got some really good abilities, like full auto, upgrade damage. In fact, I might even take the Stranger's Rifle. You can do a lot of stuff with it. So pretty interesting. I got a bunch of other crap in here I need to get rid of. So alright. Let's go down to the Hall of Guardians and take a look at a few things. So first of all, Eris Morn is down here now. This is her new little corner.
See light like hers every day.
She does not have missions. She only has items you can buy. I'm assuming a lot of this is going to change eventually, because right now you can't acquire Necrochasm. That sucks, because I finally have Husk of the Pit, but I'm assuming that's going to change eventually. So.
Listen to the name.
But yeah, that's where she is if you're looking for her. She's down here. Let's check out the Crucible Handler.
Evening, Guardian.
He's got crappy armor.
Let's do it. Yes?
Quartermaster has crappy guns. You can still exchange stuff for Crucible Marks.
See ya.
Crucible Marks won't exist much longer, though. Alright, so now we're in the Hall of Guardians. This is where you can check out collections. So this is the Exotic Weapon Collection. Now notice, it's going to show all the Year 2 versions of Year 1 weapons that you have. So, out of all the exotics I have, only 5 of them are currently getting Year 2 versions, and that is Suros, Red Death, Last Word, Thunderlord, and Truth. Everything else, not so much. Then I go over here, and here is my Year 1 collection. Much more complete. I'm still going to get that one in just a bit. And there's Thorn. So if I really wanted to, I could download Thorn. Cost an exotic shard and glimmer. Huh. I can download Thorn on my other character. So I can play with Thorn. So, yeah, that's it. There's a lot of new exotics that I have not discovered. And I'm excited to discover them. So it should be pretty interesting to see how it all turns out. So, yep, that's exotic collections. Let's come over here and check out exotic armor. So here's my hunter stuff. A lot of the hunter armor seems to be crossing over it. Knucklehead, Radar, Mask of the Third Man, and Celestial Nighthawk are all crossing over, which the fact that Celestial Nighthawk is crossing over just makes me happy. The Spine and Don't Touch Me's are crossing over, and then Aggressive Alpha Lupe. Then we have a few. I'm a little disappointed there's not that much in terms of exotic armor for Year 2 that's not Year 1 Ascended. But there are exotic class items. So that's kind of cool. And then here's all my Year 1 stuff. I'm literally missing 2 pieces of Year 1 armor for my hunter. The Radiant Dance Machines and the Arachnid. That's it. Then I've got all the Year 1 armor for my hunter. Yay! So, I'm getting there. Alright, over here, there's another kiosk. I believe this is Forgotten Quests. These are all quests. That's a Taken King quest. No, it's not. It's just a reorganized. These are all like level 1 quests. I'm not going to do any of those because I've already done them. But you can if you want to. I'm supposed to talk to Cade, so let's talk to Cade for a second.
Hey, long day, Guardian? I guess you got a good story out of it.
Hey, a hunter cloak that I don't need. Now when you dismantle it, now you get armor materials instead of sapphire wire, because that's no longer a thing. Let's go to quests. The only quest I've got right now is kill 50 enemies with my blade dancer.
Still, the wall's down.
I have the location.
Okay,
Send word to the speaker.
You notice they seem to talk a lot more when you're in here. That's kind of cool.
Guardian, what's the latest?
Alright, so it's kind of a little tour of the tower. Nothing really else going on over here. Oh, Arms Day. I gotta look at what Banshee has for Arms Day.
Bad night for it.
I can reforge that gun. I want Arms Day. What the hell? Well, it's showing up that it's Arms Day, but apparently I can't do anything with it. Oh, they simplified this. Now it's not gun specific. It's just primary, special, and heavy telemetry? Wow. In that case.
Someone who knows what they need.
Booyah.
Guardian.
Let's do that.
What does the manifest say?
Alright, well, let's go to orbit.
Impossible route.